What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back with a banger today, guys. And today we got something in very special. These two bad boys right here. One in particular is upcoming very soon, while the other is coming later on in the month of December, but is a very phenomenal and OG classic release that hasn't been seen since 2016. So without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and without further ado, let's go. Use code TonyD to get up to $10 off on Poizon. All right, y'all. So I was very curious about this Poizon app because I've been seeing it going around for quite some time, and I finally downloaded it, checked it out, saw what they had to offer, and they have a humongous wide variety of sneakers out there, from new, unreleased, old, whatever you name it. Their overall category is very big, and they also offer the verification services that is done in a two-step fashion rather than a lot of these other sites and other apps that are kind of just more one verification and that is it. They utilize an AI verification alongside with a hands-on verification, so that's something a little bit different, and the more the merrier, I feel like, at the end of the day when it comes to that, because nobody wants to get their head bust open. So I looked through there. I was looking for some new shoes, in particular a specific model that I've been seeing a lot of, and here you go. This is how it comes with the bubble. I like. So we got that extra cushioning, extra protection. Set the box off to the side, pull this out, and we picked up a pair of the New Balances. Now, I have yet to own this specific model, so I'm very curious on how it is. Also, authentication certification. Authentication certificate from Poizon. Dear valued customer, we are delighted to present this authentication certificate as a testament to our high standard quality control and authentication for all of our products. Our dedicated team of experts authenticators aim to provide a great shopping experience for all of our customers, utilizing a thorough quality control check and robust authentication process. Your product has been meticulously examined to ensure that it's not only authentic, brand new, but also devoid of any imperfections. Thank you for trusting and supporting Poizon. We hope you enjoy your purchase. And it has a serial number for this specific certificate, so I guess that's a way you can track the overall purchase, which is pretty dope. I like that. But what we have here today is, bam, this is the New Balance 878, and I wanted to grab a pair of these. I've been liking the 1000s that we've been seeing a lot of lately, but also I like what we got here from New Balance on the 878, and they also come with the overall tag from Poizon, and this is also presented on both of the sneakers here. So this is kind of what you get. This is the overall full experience. And then also, guys, you can check out the link down below in the description to these particular pair of sneakers right here and use the code TonyD to save up to $10 off. And using the app is fairly easy. It's pretty typical. Download the app, scroll through any of the styles and things you like. In this particular one right here, we found the New Balance 878, and this is in the dark gray. In particular, I believe it's the dark gray. CM878MB1 is the one that we found in particular, and it was there. They had it for under $100, which was also fabulous, and we went ahead and picked it up. And now it's here at the door, and overall, I think it's a very good neutral color, good over-upper of suede, great quality on this shoe overall, and I just don't have any all grayed out shoes, at least of real recently. I got the cool grays and stuff like that, but this is something a little bit different that I actually do like a lot, and the process is, for the most part, was very seamless and extremely easy. But the 878s are, for the most part, very good overall. It's a very more modern look than what we've been typically grabbing, but I am looking forward to grabbing these, and then also, as stated before, a pair of the 1000s. So I definitely will be checking these out, but for the most part, I gotta at least test them out on foot, because this is my first time ever owning a pair of them. Also, it says that these will mitigate and care in case of exposure to moisture. You may experience color migration from the darker areas of your shoe to the lighter areas. Whew. So even New Balance has that issue that Nike has. Fits true to size, and they look good on feet, bro. You'll see. They look real good on feet. So whew, these fit perfect though. Damn, these fit perfect. So yeah, guys, pick these up, and I'm happy. So salutes to Poizon. I gotta check y'all out a little bit more. Check out the link down below. All right, guys, so with that said, I don't know which one to really go with here, honestly, man, because both of these are bangers. And let's just let Alexa decide, right? This is heads, this is tails. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay.
Let's test. Where are we going? I think it's heads.
Heads.
All right, well, heads wins. That's what we like there, right? Heads, pause. No Diddy. Well, I mean, depends on who's doing it, right? No Diddy. You decide. With that said, though, the first shoe up to go with is the Jordan 1 Low Game Royal. Now, these are set to release on November 30th, this upcoming Saturday, for a retail price point of $140. And comes in the Game Royal box. You have a Jordan 1 Low Retro OG white/black Game Royal, and of course, Sail. Now, personally, I ain't gonna lie, I like them. They cool, they clean, but I ain't copping them. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of the comments for you guys. If it had a fragment on there, you'd be copping it. If it had a Travis Scott logo on there, you'd be copping it. Yeah, I get it. It looks a lot like the Travis Scott Low Fragment collaboration, definitely, but I didn't get that shoe either. Now, would have I tried? I mean, probably, but honestly, like, me personally, I'd rather just prefer the OG fragments than Travis Scott fragments and all that. But at the same time, I mean, this is cool. It's clean. I have nothing wrong with it. I just don't really need this particular shoe right now, okay? The retail price point is $140, which is, of course, lower than what we're paying right now for high tops, which are like the 180 and then 200, depending on if you're getting Jordan or the Jordan 1, of course. Game Royal sneaker, you know, is this overall just the typical color palette swapped out for your Game Royal. So it looks a lot like a Jordan 1 Low Chicago, but pretty much you swapping all that red out for a Game Royal color. So nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, no extra sets of laces or anything, but you do got the Nike on the inside, which is also featured in that Game Royal, and then you have that Sail midsole right there. So these are coming out this upcoming Saturday. These alongside with some of those 12s, those Burberry 12s, we have a lot of these blue Game Royals and blue type of shoes starting to pop up to end off the year. So I'm wondering maybe if we're gonna lead into that. If you remember, like back in the day specifically, there used to be like when a color would drop and it would just be the color of that year almost, right? We've had it with Gamma Blue was at one time a color, Star Kiss, or was it Starfish? That was a one time a color. Game Royals, I've seen it on numerous pair, Green Glows. We see like these colors that pop up and kind of just run for a minute. Sail has been here for years at this point. They got the Sail is the new white. So that's what that is at the end of the day. But yeah, man, these are gonna be on the upcoming release. I think these are also gonna be in like other sizes like GS and all that as well. So be on the lookout. Me personally, they're cool, they're clean, but they'll be something that you could possibly get at below retail, I think, just based upon how the market has been with Jordan 1s for a minute now. It's just pretty much instant. So checking right now, this particular pair, maybe well, this seems like this 8.5, only 8.5 right now on StockX is going for $197 if you want to buy one. But size 9, size 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11, they're all going for $135 right now. So basically at retail, after all the fees, the last sale on the size 8.5 is $110. So yeah, they'll be going for retail. They may sell out at certain stores or sell out in certain sizes. If they're staying at retail or slightly below $10, which is still retail in my opinion, after all the fees and shipping, they'll perform fairly well. You know, when you see them going for $140, but then they on StockX for $100, that's when you know it's about to be pretty bad. But next up, we have a cult classic originally released in 1997 and now coming back since its last release in 2016. And this is the Nike Spiridon OG. So the Air Zoom Spiridon, and this is the SP as they call it, I guess the special projects, is set to release on December 20th for a retail price point of $160. Check out the box right there, 8.5 with that 10 on the bottom for the ladies. And it's a cult classic that released back in 1997. You can see obviously it has a lot of that metallic overall look, very similar to like the 97 Silver Bullets of its time. But this is actually in its Sport Red colorway, I believe it's called. The metallic silver Sport Red, but I guess it's been known more so by the Sport Red colorway. The Spiridon has kind of made its way back on a lot of people's minds, and I guess to the younger crowd as well, specifically from like Stussy, they doing their Spiridon, but the caged version. This is the original Air Zoom Spiridon from back in the late 90s. And you have the Air Zoom also featured on this shoe. You can check it out also on the sole and marked in on the insole as well. This is definitely a shoe that a lot of people have been wanting to get their hands on and have been waiting on. I mean, they're currently sitting the last pair 2016 for around $600. So this is kind of like a cult classic. This is overall a classic shoe, and it's definitely something that once I heard about it coming back, I think Complex was one of the first people to mention it. It's been something on my radar. We've since then seen Spiridons from, like I stated before, Stussy, but we also seen Spiridons in upcoming collabs with Travis Scott. I think he has like his own version called the Sharkadon, set to come out pretty soon as well. So the Sharkadon, the Spiridon, we're gonna be seeing more of that coming into 2025. And it'll be getting popped off with the original Air Zoom Spiridon model coming in December. So I think these will do fairly well. 160 is the price point when it comes to your Air Maxes, your Air shoes in general. Air Unit, Air Zoom, it can get sometimes kind of expensive, but Air Zoom typically goes around that 140, but I would say more it's 160 now. And that's a pretty good price point that I think that people will jump on these and cop these, and I think these are gonna do fairly well. So be on the lookout for a full-on in-depth review on it. But you do, of course, have the upper in that mesh, in that metallic silver. You have the swoosh that is featured almost like, and I would almost want to say it's not a patent leather though. It's like a plastic overall, but it has that metallic shine to it. And then down here on the bottom portion, it almost reminds me of like a denim, those denim pants from back in the day that had like the metallic type of threading in it. You can obviously see like a little bit like of a shine going on throughout there. Like it's almost like a black denim jean that features that, but I would say it's more in line of a mesh overall, but it has that from far away like a denim look to it. You have the swoosh also on the corner, which we've seen been brought back from a lot of people out there, even including your Travis Scotts. You know, that swoosh or that little logo that's featured underneath on the tongue right there. But overall, an extremely breathable shoe, comfortable shoe, and a classic shoe from back in 1997 that is now coming back in its true original form. So I think this is going to be overall very solid. We're going to get a review out on this one ASAP Rocky, and I think that this shoe is going to do extremely well, and we'll see some hype beasts jump on it as well, just because it's got some money on it. Let's just see. I want to see where this is currently sitting at. So 2016, the lowest ask is 300, well, 255 is the last sale. You can buy one right now in my size 301. Now, as far as the 2024 pair, I don't really see it up and listed right now. So we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, it is, but it's not even an image. Well, you can buy one right now for $200. So $196, still a little bit above retail. We'll see how that price comes down as the release starts to come out, but I think overall these are still going to be an instant sellout sneaker, and perform wise very good. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this one down below if this is something that you've been waiting on, because 2016, that's a good amount of time. You know, some of these shoes like the black cements is 2018, which still is kind of some time, but you know, it's almost like a 10-year-old about to be going into 9, so it's 8 going into 9. So it's dope to see this one, you know, come back. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys and girls enjoyed today's video. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. As always, I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for the constant support on this channel. Check out the links down below in the description, and I hope you guys and girls enjoyed today's video. Peace.